You cannot sue your way to the moon, no matter how good your lawyers are. Elon Musk responded to Jeff's lawsuit against his company, but why would Jeff do that? Let's know. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, Elon Musk World, where we tell you all the latest news about Elon Musk and his multi-billion-dollar companies. In today's video, we are going to tell you about Jeff's lawsuit and Elon's response. It seems like Jeff's company is losing the space race. It seems like billionaire-backed space companies are launching spacecraft all the time these days. So why does Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin appear to be in jeopardy? Despite a successful summer, recent competition and some controversial tweets, including some misleading infographics, have left many in the space industry critical of Jeff Bezos and his company. However, in the mindset of a booming space industry, one company has drawn the lion's share of criticism: Blue Origin. Blue Origin and its hard-working engineers and employees have been progressing with the company's many space technologies since Bezos founded the company in 2000, including its New Shepard vehicle, which lofted a crew of 4 passengers to space and back this July, and its upcoming New Glenn orbital vehicle. The recent launch of Blue Origin's New Shepard, which carried Bezos, his brother Mark, 18-year-old Dutch student Oliver Damon, and pioneering aviator Wally Funk, to and from suborbital space, was a watershed moment for the company. It was the company's first trip to space with passengers, a significant step toward launching crews of paying customers, including space tourists on a regular basis. However, this watershed moment, which thrust Blue Origin into the limelight, also appears to have marked a shift in public perception of Bezos' company. The July flight wasn't the first time Blue Origin received widespread media attention. However, the fact that it was a crewed launch with Bezos among the crew and its proximity to Virgin Galactic's crewed suborbital launch with founder Richard Branson just over a week before cast a more favorable light on the company. Both before and after these suborbital flights, the public debate on social media, as well as traditional media and broadcast news networks, has centered on whether it is a positive progress to see billionaires ride into space in rockets their companies built. Bezos has received some serious backlash in the last month, both because he is the richest person in the world, and his first real public spaceflight act was to get on a ship and rocket into space for his own gratification, wrote by one author at Ars Technica. This underscores the criticism of commercial space as rich boys and their toys. Senator Elizabeth Warren also jumped by tweeting, "Jeff Bezos can take a joyride to space, while he and other billionaires have gamed the system so they pay almost zero taxes." Despite the fact that fellow billionaire Branson also took a suborbital flight with his own company in recent months, much of the negative attention has focused on Bezos. Apart from their space ventures, Bezos and other billionaire founders like Branson and Elon Musk of SpaceX have long and illustrious careers and histories that have elicited a wide range of public reactions. However, Bezos' recent behavior, as well as Blue Origin's competitive infographics, have prompted criticism of the company. Moreover, Blue Origin released the first of several infographics ahead of its crewed suborbital flight, which could be described as competitive in the mildest of terms. The first infographic, shared by Blue Origin on July 9th, showed a side-by-side comparison of the differences between Virgin Galactic's Spaceship Two and Blue Origin's New Shepard suborbital ride. On July 11th, the infographic was published just 2 days before Virgin Galactic's crewed suborbital flight. Among the many characteristics listed in the infographic by Blue Origin, it specifically mentioned the fact that Blue Origin's flight would reach above the Kármán line, an internationally recognized space boundary 62 miles above Earth, while Virgin Galactic's flight would only reach above 50 miles, an altitude that qualifies for astronauts' wings by US government agencies. This infographic was followed by others that poked fun at other companies in the space industry. The most recent one, which was published on the company's website, described SpaceX's Starship deep space vehicle as immensely complex and high risk. Bezos' public reaction strategy of using SpaceX critical infographics appears ham-fisted and tone-deaf, Berger said. Another major point of contention sparked by Bezos and his company is depicted in the infographic depicting SpaceX's Starship. In April, SpaceX was named as the sole winner of the Human Landing System contract, which will see the company build the next moon lander as part of the Artemis program, which will bring astronauts to the lunar surface. SpaceX beat out Dynetics and the Blue Origin-led national team for the contract, which will use Starship. It was previously stated that the space agency wanted to award multiple HLS contracts so that the Artemis program would benefit from competition and redundancy. But given that the relative low levels of funding Congress has allocated for the HLS work, that wasn't a viable option, according to agency officials in the wake of the contract announcement. Blue Origin and Dynetics both filed protests with the U.S. Government Accountability Office rather than accept the agency's decision. Earlier this month, those protests were turned down. In July, Bezos wrote an open letter to the agency's administrator, Bill Nelson, explaining why Blue Origin should have won the HLS contract, and implying that the selection process was flawed. According to Berger, Bezos has been chastised in the space community for his adamant opposition to NASA's award of the Human Landing System contract to SpaceX. Popular Science and other publications are beginning to document this criticism in addition to the growing debate over social media. Laura Forziak, the owner of aerospace consulting firm Astrolytica, told Popular Space, "I don't know if the public is paying attention to this, but the space community is, and the space community is reacting very negatively. It's regarded as childishness and a tantrum." According to Space News, the HLS saga has continued, with Blue Origin recently filing a lawsuit in the Court of Federal Claims against the selection, citing agency's unlawful and improper evaluation of proposals submitted under the HLS Option A broad agency announcement. According to a representative, the lawsuit has effectively halted work on the Artemis moonlander, with the space agency volunteering to temporarily pause its HLS work with SpaceX as a result of the lawsuit. In the midst of the HLS contract woes, a Blue Origin engineer, Nitin Arora, who previously worked for the agency, announced on LinkedIn that he had jumped ship to join SpaceX. Bezos appears to have deviated significantly from Blue Origin's founding principles, Berger said. The public, as well as many members of Congress, are perplexed as to why someone worth $200 billion is protesting and suing the agency for money to build a lunar lander. If building a highway to space is that important, then start building it, Berger said. If what you build serves a useful purpose, government contracts will eventually follow. When Elon was asked for a response, it was obvious that Elon Musk isn't happy that fellow billionaire Jeff Bezos keeps suing to stop SpaceX's projects. And he told him during the 2021 Code Conference that, "You can't sue your way to the moon, no matter how good your lawyers are." Musk was responding to a question from journalist Kara Swisher about Bezos' space company Blue Origin recently filing a lawsuit to stop SpaceX from getting a contract to develop a lunar lander. Amazon has also filed a complaint with the Federal Communications Commission about SpaceX's Starlink internet satellites. Swisher asked Musk if he had discussed the legal battles with Bezos. Musk said, "Not verbally, just subtweets." Musk tweeted that, "Turns out Bezos retired in order to pursue a full-time job of filing lawsuits against SpaceX." When it came to his billionaire space race partners, Musk wasn't all sour grapes. When asked about Jeff Bezos and Richard Branson's recent suborbital flight and their own companies, Musk told Swisher that he thought it was cool that they're spending money on the advancement of space. Suborbital is just a step in the direction of orbit, he was quick to point out. And this was all for today, guys. What are your thoughts? Tell us in the comments section below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And thank you for watching.